Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today I have a new foundation and primer review to share with you, and that comes to us from Danessa Myricks. They recently released this Yummy Skin line, so it includes a refillable foundation as well as a primer. This is like a glow primer. So the primer, let me talk about this one first. This one retails for $34 and you do get 32.5 mLs of product. This is called the Yummy Skin Glow Serum. Now this one comes in two different shades. I got the lighter shade, so there was one that was more of like a golden leaning, and then there was one more bronze leaning. To be honest, I think I could have gone either way, but you know, just to err on the side of caution, I went with the lightest shade. This is going to give our skin that beautiful, healthy glow, that lit from within glow. Now you can wear it alone or you can mix it in with the foundation, wear it as a primer, whatever you want to do. So some background facts about this new Yummy Skin Glow Serum Primer. It is skincare infused. It's a radiant priming serum that's going to hydrate, prep, and protect skin with a lit from within glow. It says it's good for normal, oily, dry, and combination skin types, and of course it's going to provide a radiant finish. And the three main call out ingredients of this Yummy Skin Glow Serum are hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and one of my personal faves, vitamin C. So this sounds really great. It sounds like everything, you know, I look for in a product, especially like a primer and stuff. So I am really excited to be trying this one out. Now the foundation, again, this is a refillable component. The foundation retails for $34, and in here you get a little bit less product than the primer. You're getting 25 mLs of product. I picked up the shade 4N and I am wearing it right now. I just applied this makeup about 20 minutes ago. So the refillable component, which I haven't gotten there yet, I'm not too sure how we remove and take off. I think you just screw this bottom part off, but that retails for $24. Now this just screws off at the top, and like the primer, they both have like this little tube, squeezy tube part. So you squeeze this part of the foundation and then it comes out through there. So, and the primer is an all-around squeezy tube. So let me give you some specifics on this new foundation from Danessa Myricks. This one also retails for $34. It says it is a skincare hybrid foundation with medium buildable coverage that effortlessly creates a natural looking skin-like glow. So again, another foundation making the skincare claims. The more you use it, you know, the better your skin is going to look over time. I don't necessarily buy into that. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that it has, you know, good ingredients in it, but I rely on my skincare to help my skin look better over time, not my makeup. But it is a liquid formulation. It's going to provide a radiant finish. It says it's vegan, it's hydrating, and of course that medium buildable coverage, which I think is more than medium coverage, guys. I don't have concealer on, and this is a day where I don't wear any powder or setting spray, and for primer I only primed this side of the face. So we're really changing it up. This is going to be a 2-day 10-hour wear test with this, and I'm really excited about it. Some of the call out ingredients of the foundation are jojoba oil, hyaluronic acid, and oil derived squalene. All of these things are going to help lock in moisture, hydrate the skin, give us that lit from within glow, and that's about it, guys. There are 26 different shades listed on the Sephora website for the foundation and 2 for the primers. So I'm excited, guys. I am slowly growing my Danessa Myricks stash. I definitely want to try her contour and some of her liquid blushes because I've heard amazing things about them. And we'll see, you guys. We'll see how this 2-day 10-hour wear test is going to go with these new products. Guys, just a little bit of background in case it is your first time watching one of my foundation reviews. I love doing them. It's one of my most favorite things to do here on my channel, but I am a new 40-year-old woman. I turned 40 a few days ago, and I have normal to oily skin, oily primarily in my T-zone. The oiliest place on my face is my nose. Right now, my major concerns are the fine lines under my eye area, and of course, just large visible pores. And right here, I do have some old acne scars with minor discoloration. So this is typically the area where I like to build up coverage. I like to try all different types of foundations, but I always like to have a healthy glow to my skin. And guys, as usual, all the products that I'm using, both on and off camera, will be linked and listed in the description box of today's video. Some of those things might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. So let's dive on into it, guys. If y'all want to see the new Yummy Skin collection from Danessa Myricks in action, keep on watching. Alright guys, let's dive into this new Yummy Skin from Danessa Myricks. So I have the Serum foundation and I have the Glow Serum primer. So today's day one. On day one, I typically don't wear the foundation that I'm trying with any helping products like primer, powder, setting spray, but since we have a new primer to try out, I thought I would do one side of my face with the primer and foundation only, and then the other side with just the foundation only. Tomorrow on day two, I will wear everything together. I'll add in, you know, maybe spot concealing if I need to, definitely powder and setting spray. So this one is the primer. This is the Glow Serum Yummy Skin Primer. And there were two different shades available. I went with the lightest shade. Ooh, and that's what it looks like. Let's see, I'm just gonna, and there we go. So the other shade that they, oh wait, not that side, not that side, just this side. I'll wipe that off right now. There is like a scent to this. It smells like, this smells like that watermelon moisturizer from Glow Recipe. A little bit. It smells nice. Feels nice. Where is my, let's see. Let's wipe this part off. So I can definitely see a glow, but I don't see like any tint. The other one was a little bit more tinted, a little bit more bronzy. I think I could have gone with either one, to be honest, because it is such a sheer product. All right, so that's what it looks like with the primer. No primer. I do have sunscreen on. I'm using the one from Biosense. I'll have that linked in the description box. Okay, now let's dive into the foundation. I liked this how they came out with this foundation because it is a refillable component. And to buy the foundation and primer, each one costs $34, but the refill for the foundation is $24. So here is packaging. And that's what it looks like. It's just a twist off cap. Now I'm going to do one side with a foundation brush and one side with a damp beauty sponge. That is shade 4. Is that what it is? Yeah, 4N. So I'm going to go in with my BK Beauty 101 foundation brush for the right side, the side with primer. Ooh, coverage. That looks like it's a little light. Probably could have, and I was thinking this one was going to be too dark. Wow, okay, I didn't need this much. I really didn't need this much. Wow, that is, okay, this is supposed to be medium buildable coverage, but I think it's a lot more than that. You know what, I'm just gonna take it up under my eye area too, why not? Wow. No, I actually think the shade is pretty good. Just a little red on this side because I was, you know, applying my skincare and stuff. It is early in the morning. I'm getting ready for work. I'm sure you can hear the birds chirping outside. It's always the sign it's going to be a beautiful day, right? Okay, so yeah, that's a lot. Let me go in. I still have a lot on the brush. I just need to blend this. So hold on. I need to use this brush to just take what's over here. But wow, I mean, this coverage is just amazing. Okay, so now I have my damp beauty sponge. I actually think this might be the better way to go with this, just so that it can kind of, not sheer out the product, but, well, yeah, I guess those are the words I'm looking for. I was not expecting it to be, wow, this much coverage at all. I've tried their original foundation. I think I have a sample of it somewhere here, and I did enjoy it so much from the sample cards that I had that I've been meaning, it's on my wish list for Sephora. So don't know that I'll purchase it during the Sephora sale since I just got this one, but I think I will. If this one doesn't work out, then I will get the original one that they have. That one is definitely full coverage too, like full coverage. It reminds me so much of the RCMA makeup liquid foundation, which I do enjoy. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely needing to press over this on this side because the right side definitely got a lot of product on it. Wow, look at that coverage. I mean, even up under my eyes, like, wow. Now there is a slight scent to this one as well. It's like an organic scent. And I was looking for fragrance, and I didn't see fragrance on the ingredient list. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's one of the oils. Not too sure. I mean, it's not harsh or anything. Okay, so I'm covered. Do I even need to go in with concealer under my eye area? I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I had one up here. I don't think I will, to be honest. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of setting powder for my under eye area, because that's just what I usually do. Well, I usually don't use foundation as concealer. Sometimes, it depends on what I'm using, but for the most part, I don't. And if I was gonna use concealer, it was gonna be this one from Morphe, the Filtr Effect Soft Radiance Concealer. I do enjoy that one. But I'm gonna use a little bit of Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Loose Finishing Powder to set the foundation under my eyes. All right, so let's take a closer look at this. So I think the setting powder went on top of that foundation just fine under the eye area, but this definitely feels tacky. Like, this is gonna be a radiant finish, but man, like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what my T-zone is gonna look like today. I'm not wearing a mask anymore at work. I mean, I can, it's optional, but wow. This is definitely this is more than medium coverage. This is definitely full coverage. I don't know that I even see a difference from the side with the primer to without. I mean, we'll see. I definitely have foundation lips. Yeah. I'm gonna be wearing this, guys, for, I think today is only gonna be about maybe 9 to 9.5 hours, just because I am getting my hair done right after work. So I'm gonna want to wrap up the review before then, because, you know, once they start shampooing and cutting and everything, you know, foundation around the edges gets smeared. So I will most definitely check in with you guys. I'm starting this video as a redhead, which I probably already said in the intro, and I'm gonna end it as, I don't know, some type of a blonde. So I will check in with you guys during my lunch. We'll see how this is doing. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, but I mean, it looks great, but is it gonna feel great? Is it gonna feel great, and is it gonna look good in, what, 5 hours? I'll be back in a bit, and we'll see what this new Yummy Skin, is that what it's called? Yummy Skin Serum Foundation and Primer on the side is looking like from Danessa Myricks. All right, guys, 5-hour check-in here with the new Danessa Myricks. This is a new foundation, and this is the side that has the new primer. Okay, so definitely very dewy. This has been moving around on me, in particular, like around my nose and around my chin area. I just had lunch, and it obviously looks, yeah, very, very dewy. This, for me, is not going to be good on its own. I am definitely going to need to set this down with powder. I think like my under eye area, because I use this as concealer because it's such full coverage, it looks fine with the powder, but everywhere else, like, it feels tacky. and it feels like I really need to set this, and it does move around. I looked at myself when I got to work. Maybe that was about maybe a 45-minute, an hour process between applying the makeup this morning and getting to work, and it had already moved around on my nose, so I just kind of patted it down a bit, and it seems to be okay. The coverage is amazing. The shade is a smidge too light for me. I would have liked it to be a tad bit darker. I don't really see a difference though from this side to this side. This side is one with the primer. So we'll see, guys. We'll see how it looks at the, I think it's going to be 9.5 hour mark today. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, because I think tomorrow it's going to do so much better once I set it. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so this is the 9-hour check-in with this new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin products. A primer on this side, just foundation on this side. Definitely I need a blot. You know, it doesn't look much different from the 5-hour to now the 9-hour, but I can definitely feel like under my eye area where I set it, it feels a lot better than like right here on the sides of my cheeks where, you know, I didn't look at my forehead. Oh my goodness. But, you know, it's definitely full coverage. I think it's going to look so much better tomorrow when I powder my whole face. But, honestly, I can't really tell a difference from one side to the other with and without primer. I think I'm gonna have to try the primer with different foundations as well. But, you know, this is what we're looking like. I'm not mad about it. You know, this is a dewy foundation. It's a radiant finish foundation. And I think it lived up to its names. I definitely think it surpassed its medium coverage claims. Definitely a full coverage out of this. And what I learned from this morning, less is more with this foundation. Definitely less is more. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be a different hair color. And I will let you know the products that I went in with. And we'll see how it does tomorrow with all the helping products. Stay tuned. Good morning, guys. This is the day 2 check-in. I've had my makeup on for about an hour now, and yes, I am a newly blonde Steff. I'm actually getting ready to try to clip in some hair extensions and see how that is going to look. I have some that I just got from Amazon, and then some that I've gotten from Amazon like years ago. So I'm just gonna see how it looks, kind of play around with that this morning. But this is how, more importantly, the complexion is looking. Let me tell you quickly what I went in with. So I went in with the Yummy Glow Serum Primer on like the perimeter of my face. I avoided right here, the center, and I avoided my nose. For that area, I use the Fenty Pro Filtr primer, since that is more of like a pore filling, kind of like a mattifying primer. And then I applied the foundation. A lot less foundation today than I did yesterday. Learn from my mistakes. Guys, this foundation, you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. For concealer, I went in with the new LYS Beauty Triple Fix Concealer under my eye area. And then I used 2 different setting powders. I used the Urban Decay All Nighter Loose Setting Powder for the T-zone. And then for the perimeter of my face, I used the Dior Backstage Powder No Powder. And then blush, bronzer, highlighter, that'll all be in the description box. And I am wearing my new Give by Gwen Stefani eyebrow pencil. Perfect shade. Perfect shade. Maybe a little too dark, but that's okay. I always like to go a little bit darker with the brow. And that's it. That's it. I am hoping I can film something this morning, but I'm having a lot of work done here at my house, and it's going to be actually outside, kind of like right outside the room where I film. So I think it's going to be a little too noisy. Might not be able to do that this morning, but at least that gives me a chance to play around with my new blonde hair, some extensions, and see what's going on. But this is what the complexion is looking like. It feels good. It looks good. Oh, and I did use Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I will be back probably before I go get a manicure and pedicure. That'll be around the 5-hour check-in. And then, of course, at the end of the day, we'll wrap up this 2-day, 10-hour wear test with the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin complexion products. Hey guys, 5-hour check-in here on this day 2, trying out the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin complexion products. I love the glow that my skin has right now. It's glowy, it's not oily. It looks so smooth, so fresh. I mean,
wow, like I look like I've already drank my gallon of water for today. It looks really good. It's so much better today with the powder. Again, I am a normal to oily skin type. I gotta powder down this T-zone. That has helped so much today. Just overall, the look of the foundation. Look at how smooth this looks. Guys, I'm still in awe of the coverage. Even the shade today, now that I paired it like with the blush and bronzer and stuff, I think the shade, and now with my new hair color, I think everything is just looking so good. Has 5 more hours to go. I'm about to go get a manicure and a pedicure, so I'll be back later this evening and we'll wrap up this 2-day, 10-hour wear test, trying out the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin complexion products. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this 2-day, 10-hour wear test. Here is what my complexion is looking like 10 hours later. Now, I did wear a mask when I went to go get my nails done, but you can see right here, the oil is starting to come through on my nose, so it is caking up just a little bit, but I don't feel like it really settled into any fine lines. I feel like maybe I lost a little bit of coverage right here on my chin and on my nose, but because of the mask, but you can see I have a dew going on to my skin. There's definitely a glow going on. And I wouldn't say that this has caused me to get excess oily. I don't feel oily. And when I look in the mirror, I don't see oiliness. I see the dewiness, the radiance, the glow of the foundation, and of course the primer. Now, remember, I only did the primer out here and a little bit like right here. I left my T-zone for the Fenty primer. So the glow primer, I feel like it's really similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filtr. So I think if you have that, I think you can pass on it. Now, you can mix this with your moisturizer, and it'll definitely give your complexion a glow. I don't feel it's entirely necessary for this particular foundation because the foundation on its own is going to give you a glow. It's going to have a radiant finish. So I think if you're full on oily, you can definitely avoid the primer. But maybe, you know, if you just want something that's going to give you a glow and you're not going to get the foundation, I think it's a nice primer. I think it's a nice glow serum. That's what they're calling it. And I liked it. Now, the foundation, I like it. I think it's a winner. I think it did a fantastic job on day 2. Amazing coverage day 1 and day 2. I mean, the coverage is just phenomenal. It is definitely what it says, a medium buildable coverage, but I wouldn't even call it a medium. I would call it full coverage because that's definitely what I feel I got. Now, I wore less of it today. I didn't wear as much as I wore yesterday. So if it seems a little more medium coverage today, it's because I used a really small amount. And that's what I'm going to recommend to all of you out there who are going to try this new foundation. Start with a little bit and then build into it. I would recommend using a foundation brush and then just going in with your damp beauty sponge to just press everything in. But if a foundation brush is not your thing, definitely use this with a beauty sponge. And I think you're going to get a beautiful finish. It's going to give you coverage and it's going to last all day. This is how my makeup looks 10 hours later. I think it looks great. I'm really happy with these 2 Danessa Myricks products. And guys, I like her original foundation. I totally forget what it's called, but it's available at Sephora. That is a really good foundation too. I think if you're more normal to oily or full on oily, you will prefer that foundation to this one because this one is, of course, going to provide a radiant finish. I will always have to wear this foundation with setting powder. Like I cannot get away with it without that just because I am oily in my T-zone. But all of you out there with normal to dry or full on dry, I think you might like this one, and maybe I would recommend to get both the primer and the foundation, see how you like them. I think they mix perfectly with one another, but do I feel the primer is absolutely necessary, especially if you have other products that are similar to it? No, not really. If you have the L'Oreal, the Glotion, I think that's what it's called, then that can take up the place of this particular primer. If you have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filtr, that can take the place of this particular primer. But definitely the foundation, if you like the way my complexion looks, if you want a foundation that's going to give you a good full coverage and it's going to provide a beautiful radiance, a beautiful glow to your complexion. This new one, Yummy Skin from Danessa Myricks, is definitely something you might want to check out. But now I want to hear from you guys, so let me know what you thought of this 2-day 10-hour wear test. How do you think my skin looks? What are you thinking? Are you going to be picking this up? I know a lot of you have been curious about it, and hopefully I was able to help you make a good buying decision. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.